Okay, what's up, guys? We are going to be talking about purity, and what's not so pure is my setup right now, but please forgive me. So, yeah, so, anyways, I was watching a Count Dankula video, and I absolutely loved the analogy he gave there about purity, so we're going to be talking about that. So, like I says, I love how Dankula's video on drug legalization at the end. Go watch it. Uh, so basically, the philosophical question is, are you really a pure man if purity was given to you? Like in Arabia or India? Yes, if you come out Skid Row, Los Angeles, with the temptations of drugs, alcohol, hookers, you have the right to say you passed temptation. But if you live in Saudi Arabia, how is that purity ever going to be tested? For example, Turkey is not woke. It could be, trust me, if you lifted the barriers a bit, and I see that being no different to California, if so. So are the Muslims really pure, or is it just because they've had access to temptation taken away from them by the government? I hear that the Middle East used to be more liberal in the so-called Stone Ages before Islam, while Europe were doing literal witch hunts. Once again, that's why alcohol got banned in the Middle East, because the Arabs were very hooked on alcohol, so Muhammad had to ban it in the Islamic age. So yeah. Um, Once again, society times civilization. Work on loose society. I've talked about this in my other video. Loose society, strict society, and a strict society will always come out our strategy environment. A loose society only works when everything is already built, a K strategy. Once again, Ukraine, a European country, turned more draconian now that it's in war in our strategy environment than it was before. So the pendulum swings, and it can be within a decade from the 50s to 60s transition in America, or a century. But when the pendulum swings, it swings pretty harsh, like the Weimar Republic turning into Nazi Germany. That's why I think it's so dumb that ignorant Western European countries expect post-Enlightenment views on some African country where homosexuality is illegal. I'm like, surely you can't be that dumb. Their infrastructure is falling apart. I don't think they care about letting trannies in the bathroom, or the other way, someone from the Oriental world like Arabia, India, Pakistan. Are you really pure looking down on these loose white women and looking down on alcohol? Because I have way more respect for a European who had to resist temptation than you who was handed it. You are guaranteed an arranged marriage wife if you just follow the rules and be a good little boy and take no risks on a normie path. In the West, for there to be all this hookup culture and to still be monogamous shows they're more pure than you are. And they had to find a girl on their own, making them more of a chad than you. So yeah, I hope that gets the message clear on that video, and hopefully the uploads aren't a problem, because I haven't been uploading in a while. So yeah, purity. Let's Muslims, Europeans, let's all check that one out. And obviously, our strategy basically means you're closer to nature, things are a bit more strict, there's more selective pressure, a bit more Darwinism, and a case strategy, if you didn't know, is basically everything's built up, and yeah, it's what's it called? Nurture over nature, because you're less connected to the land, so you can afford more of a loose culture, like what's it called? LGBT rights and alphabet people rights and all that stupid stuff. But once it falls apart, like in Ukraine, what's it called? People start to go within their body and the nature and their instincts, and they go into their R strategy mode very quickly. So Dr. Dutton explains R strategy and K strategy very well, so check him out. So once again, peace, thank you, bye, love you.